Hello, welcome to the channel. Today we have a short video from Animal Logic. It's called Jumpin', I don't know if it's Cholla or Cola, when cacti attack. So I don't know if cactuses are able to jump now, but we are going to find out.
That's actively looking to stab you. A desert dweller with legendary hardiness, and a forbidden fruit for only the most daring animals.
You ready for round two? Round three? Look at this. Oh, yeah. Is it bleeding? Yeah.
You're about to enter a whole world of pain.
Ow! Actually, I have to laugh.
This is the jumping cholla.
Hmm.
Hi, I'm Cactus the Amazon, and you're watching Flora Logic. Recently, we've been talking about plants and fungi that do weird things to reproduce. From stinky flowers that attract flies to pollinate them, to weeds that collapse into a ball and drop their seeds as they roll along.
Oh, my car.
Today's plant takes a slightly more stabby approach. Jumping cholla is the name, ruining your hikes is the game. This cactus from the American Southwest and the Mexican Sonoran Desert looks like your average cactus. It has a woody trunk that can grow up to 4 meters tall, which is fairly tall for a cactus.
Mhm.
Its stems are cylindrical and covered in sharp spines. The spines grow in such density that from a distance, the plant looks fuzzy. Its relative, the teddy bear cholla, is even more dense. It
Wow.
resembles a furry animal. And just like with an actual wild bear, it's best to stay as far away as possible. Those spines are there for more than just protection. Although they do flower and make fruits with seeds, it's these prickly stems that have helped them thrive in their ecosystem. The cholla grows in segments, and when something brushes up against them, their highly barbed spines stick in, and a segment of the cholla breaks off and travels along with whatever touched them.
It's kind of like the beauty of it. It's so strong, like the edge is serrated. It requires like 100 times more force to get out to get in.
God.
They break and attach themselves so easily that they give the impression that they've actually jumped on you.
Oh,
And that's where they get their name.
okay.
While they may look smooth, the spines are lined with rows and rows of backwards facing microscopic barbs.
Wow.
Not only that, but the spines swell when they stick into a host, absorbing moisture from the host's flesh.
This guy
So it
keeps
takes a lot of
sticking his
force.
skin. Oh,
And when you do, the hooks and barbs rip skin and muscle tissue, making the whole ordeal incredibly painful.
mm.
Ouch. How's it feel? Like I've been stuck at
He's like, how does it feel?
Ow! Actually, I have to laugh.
Oh,
Animals like javelinas can carry them for several kilometers, and hikers have reported catching cholla on their clothes, not realizing till much later.
wow.
But once the stem is removed and it lands on the ground, it starts growing. This new plant will be a clone of its parent. As the stem grows older, it hardens into a woody branch, and the spines fall off. Fruits grow at the ends of the branches in clusters. Year after year, more fruits will be added to the cluster, giving the ends a chain-like appearance. In some parts of their range, these plants are known as the hanging chain cholla. Like other cacti,
Interesting.
this species can hold a lot of water. Some animals, like the bighorn sheep, have learned to deal with the spine just to get to the juicy stems. Rams, especially, are very effective at using their horns to remove the spines. Barrel cacti are another common meal. So
Yeah.
altogether, cacti represent a nice oasis for thirsty animals in the desert. The Sonoran Desert can go for months without rain, so every little bit of moisture is appreciated, even if it's a jabby hassle to get it. We unfortunately don't have the horns to do that ourselves, so if you ever happen to touch a jumping cholla, this is what you should do. Try not to touch it directly with your hands or put it close to your face. The stems can easily get stuck in another spot, like when you're trying to remove a piece of tape and it keeps getting glued to your other hand.
Okay, this is the jumping cholla part. See that? Yeah. Just two steps, and like the whole thing just comes up.
Wow.
A useful tool to get them out is a comb, which you can use to remove the stem. If the spines are still in, try using a nose plier. It'll hurt, but it'll get the job done. could just avoid going to the desert altogether. It's a very weird place. No, I'm just
Exactly.
kidding. I'm super excited to go to the desert, check out some Gila monsters, some crazy cacti, all that stuff.
Hmm.
Ah.
This guy, I don't get him. But okay. All right. So it was an interesting video. And again, this is Animal Logic. And she does a lot of videos about plants and also about animals. And so she's very informative. And so I want to give her a try out and see if you find her other videos interesting. But oh my God, that guy that kept sitting there putting his hand up to the cactus and getting it stuck, and it was actually pulling on his skin because of the barbs. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm not a fan of cactuses. Not for me. Anyway, thank you so much for watching the show. I appreciate it. Hope you come back for another one. Thank you.